Hello guys, Vengeancer here doing another video. I think I'd get tired of saying that. I do want to play some other MMORPGs, but I can't until I'm able to download them. I just finished the Catching a Leather Carp for the Jatina quest. Today we are going to do something a little different. First I'm going to turn this thing in. Gotta keep getting those coming in. I didn't feel like grinding today, so I'm just doing the one that gets me one. Alright, so the plan for today is, today's supposed to be a trade or barter video. That worker is falling down on his job. Is he out of food again? Get over there and take care of the garden so I don't have to. Alright, the idea is for today is to do a trading or bartering video. I'm not going to go out to sea and make y'all watch that again. So I'm going to talk about trading. There's our crate progress. And I've already talked about, I think yesterday or the day before, the fact that I've been grinding materials through processing like crazy. Burning myself through all of this to get it burnt down and melted and chopped down into crateable goods. But the other problem we have is we got to transport them all the way from Grana to Sandgrain. Not too bad, but then we got to go across the desert to Valencia. The idea was to use the elephant to do this, and I've been putting a lot of time and effort into getting elephant armor, and then I was going to upgrade it so that I could carry the maximum amount of weight. However, then we got this guy the other day, the Diné. So I figured I would do a video on this because the Diné, or the unicorn, doesn't get slowed down in the desert. Plus it has Earth of Life, which cures the desert illness. So there's that. So it's perfect. And it already has that skill. But we have to level it up. It's level 1. So I want to talk about... Actually, I need to check them back in to do this. So I have a couple of things. I got 4 of these Mount Skill Change coupons, right? And this is how I got my... I also got one of these, which I need to get out of there. So we have a mount selection. I need to save that. Probably should save these mount skill changes for tier 8 coursers, but I've still got 2 tier 8 coursers that I made using these skill coupons, and I'm sure they'll give more away. They may even be giving some away in the login. Don't see any there. Okay. So the plan is, and this is what I did. I have 4 of them. I need more than 4 to do this, but this is how I managed to get all 25 skills on the Doom. Even the 2-seater. It has all the skills. What you do is see this Courser Spirit. It pretty much is guaranteed to learn this skill every single time it levels up. So you get rid of it. And you pick another skill. Which? This one's pretty good. Earth of Protection. That would be a nice one to have. So we're going to need... Instant Excel, Drift, you know, all the usuals. S, Instant Excel. Maybe even Charge, I don't know. But here's the thing. We're not going to get whatever we pick, most likely. If we do, it'll be a fluke. So I'm just going to pick it as Instant Excel. It's going to give you the chances. And you see it's got a 0.76 chance to learn it. If it does, great. If not, it has, it's probably going to learn, charge, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. This will probably be the hardest one I get. Sideways, I really don't care so much about. I just want the movement speed ones because we're going to use this guy to go from Sandgrain to Valencia. So this is how you do it. And then the idea is when it levels up, it's going to learn Courser's Spirit again because it learns this easier than it learns the other skills. It's the same with 4-Chop. That's how you get the tier 8 Courser. 4-Chop is almost guaranteed to be learned if it learns a skill. And 4-Chop is one of the available skills. It's almost always going to learn 4-Chop. You see how these two skills are real high. So what I do is I level up the horse. If it starts out with 4-Chop, then I get rid of 4-Chop and switch it for another skill. I level the horse up a level. If it learns a skill and it learns 4-Chop, I use another token and get rid of 4-Chop. You start this out at level 1. A lot of people say, oh, just wait. It's a waste. No, you will get more skills if you do it that way. So we start at level 1. We get rid of Courser's Spirit. Hit change skill. We got S charge. Big deal, right? We got +1 to our thing. Now, I don't know the best horse armor. I'm actually going to compare while I do this. Again, you want to get some trainer's clothes and use a tailoring coupon, which I don't even know if I have one of those laying around anymore. I think I used them. Yeah, I used them. I used them on this and this. And then I also used them on the hunter's clothes. Because I get XP out of that. So, you want to have that. Let me move this stuff around a little bit. Because you can wear that in your costume and you're going to get +15 mount XP. And skill XP too if you're trying to train skills. But you're also going to get 10% training XP. And this is going to be the same for your armor that you wear. So you can wear 2 of them and they do stack. Plus you're going to have this to make your auto run speed go 50% faster. Let's go look at my mastery. 874, so I get plus 12.7% XP from my training mastery. And if we go back, I need the previous screen here. It has a different, it's weird, it has a different description. And I also have 25.3% chance of learning a skill when my mount gains a level. Now, if you have Manos Trainer's Clothes and you have a higher thing and you're trying to go for skills, that's probably better to use the mastery. But I do it this way because it's faster to level the mount. So that's what I'm doing. I don't have a saddle on it right now. But I'm going to set this auto route up and let it run. It shouldn't be too... It shouldn't take much for this thing to level. At least level 1 to 2. It should be very, very quick. That's a lot of skills. That's a little intimidating. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15... 18, 22, 3, 24. I may have miscounted that. You know how we check that? I'm going to have to probably check it in to be able to do that. See, he's got 25 skills. And he learned every single one of them. So it may have been 25. I may have just miscounted. If I did Imperial Delivery, I'd get a lot of things. But I've got a lot of forces in here. I got 2 more tier 8s that I need to level up. One of them's already got Instant Excel. Alright, so while this thing is leveling, see it's already 17%. It's not going to take it very long. While it's leveling, I want to look at the horse armor. actually. We go straight for Crocodile. Now, what's the Earth do? Charge attack area, knockdown, and then what's the Roar effect? Damage reduction and evasion. Okay, the wind, we already have that set on the Doom Horse. It gives +5 AP. What's the sea one do? +100 HP and stamina. Maybe I'll get the sea one. They're a whole lot cheaper. The Earth and the sea one. I don't know. I went ahead and used my Shikatu seals and got my wind set. I didn't craft it. The reason for that was because I don't have anything else really to use the Shikatu seals for. You can use 10 for a gold box. Don't need the Granvier horse gear because that's blue. Don't need a Pry Ogre ring. That won't do me any good. I don't need any of the ship stuff. I don't need a horse emblem this tier 8 already. I don't need a Garanoa accessory because I have a Tri-Manos already. Try Tungrad earring and ring. Don't do anything for me because I already have Tet stuff. The 100 stack might be worth it. I don't need anything on the Awakening or main or sub-weapon exchange coupons because I don't plan on changing characters, so that doesn't do me any good. Same with the Tri-Belt and the necklace. And the same as the Tri-Manos accessory. So none of that stuff's useful to me. It would just be extra silver, and I would rather have the Crocodile horse gear. You know, 2 of those Crocodile horse gears is about 2 billion or so. The Tri-Manos accessory is a little bit more. I'm losing silver probably by doing that, but it almost works out the same. So I'm not too worried about it. Plus, the opportunity of having the horse gear is better for me versus gambling my coins away. Alright, we're already at 60%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this guy level to 2 and see if my Courser Spirit skill comes back. Just to kind of demonstrate how I do it. But the idea behind this... Where's his carry weight at? It's not going to show it, is it? Of course not. I won't be able to tell how much, so he's only got 180. I don't know. I'm going to use that to get back and forth across the desert, and I'm going to need that for being able to trade stuff. So the whole idea is to get all my trade crates to sand grain once they're crafted, and then use the elephant to do the brunt of the hauling, like I showed in that video I did a few weeks ago or a month or so ago, to actually get them all to Valencia. But then once they're over there, I'm still going to have to go back and forth, and I plan on doing quite a bit of grinding in Histria and Akhman temples underneath the desert, because I want the compass pieces, to be honest. I know that that's a terrible quest to go on because it takes so long, but I really want those compass pieces so I can see where I'm at in the desert. But anyway, the whole idea is the Diné is meant for the desert and for going on shallow water when it becomes mythical tier 10. So it was basically meant for the desert. And since I have it, there we go. We learned a new skill. But see, it didn't learn Courser Spirit, which is fine. If it learns any other skill, that's fine. When it learns Courser Spirit back, I will reset it again. And keep going until it learns it. But having S4 chop out of the way is good. I don't have to waste a coin on it. And if I could get 4 chop and hind kick out of the way, it would be fine too. But I need drift and sprint. And instant excel. And then probably S instant excel. Those 4 skills are going to be the most important. So I need these 2 skills. I need S instant excel. I need quick ride. and instant excel, and then sprint and drift. These two I don't care about. High jump is alright. Quick stop I don't care so much about. Charge and sideways and quick back don't care. Streak leap not so much either. Roar and caution really don't care about. Usually lock that skill because it's annoying. S hind kick don't care about. This is not going to be a combat horse by any means. It doesn't need to fight. So all I need is the movements and then the stamina regen and the skill, the Earth of Life. This one gets rid of the desert illness. And another thing I want to touch on too is leveling your horse past 30. Once it hits 30, it doesn't learn any more skills, and it does not gain any more stats. That's just where it's at. It doesn't. That's it. However, I have noticed something. My Doom horse is level 55, and I spent some time leveling it up from 30 to 55. Idle. So there's the stats on the 55 Doom horse. And the reason I leveled it up is because I wanted to test something. And it seems like now that it's level 55, most of the monsters out in the world don't bother it. So if your horse gets to where it is higher level than a lot of the monsters, it's the same as like your character. You can park your horse and they just don't care about it. So I am wondering if I get my horse to level 100, if I can just leave it wherever and things won't attack it. At least level 60 or 62 like my character, so I'm just curious. I'm going to test that out more. Once I can leave my character up overnight, all night again, I will be doing a lot of horse training and a lot of AFK fishing. I used to do nothing but AFK horse train because I wanted to get the fastest and best mount that I could as quickly as I could. But then it fell off and I started becoming a dirty AFK fisherman. So that's why I'm Guru 17 fishing and only Master 2 training. But I used to breed horses like crazy. And another reason was because I got to where, for some reason, even though I had decent internet where I was at before we had to move, I would disconnect a lot overnight. I don't know if it was my PC or what, but I would leave the game minimized. It should have been fine, and then it was just disconnecting me. I couldn't horse train, so I just started AFK fishing. I think it's something about running back and forth and having to render and load all this stuff. So I don't know. But this is my horse route. It goes from one side of the safe zone to the other. Now, if you're in Heidel, you can also go straight across. I don't like to go all the way to the bridge, but instead of taking a turn and going up, you can just keep going straight here and go out to that side of the safe zone. But I always go here. It feels like to me that it's longer, and I know a lot of people are also doing the same thing as I am. And I may end up getting disconnected. You see that guy's floating behind me? I know that's my connection having problems. But right here is about the end of the safe zone. So, and those guys are training on wagons. I never did see the point in training on a wagon. I guess you train multiples at a time, but I always thought that they got less XP. So, but this is how I'm prepping for trade crates and for grinding in the desert, because I'm going to need to grind in the desert because I need a lot of blackstones. So we're going to level up the Diné and probably set the Doom horse in the stable while I'm going to grind in the desert, and I'll just take the Diné along with me. But I got to get this Diné up to like level 40 or 50 and get as many skills on it as I possibly can. So I'm going to be doing some of this in between grinding down all of those materials through processing, so there'll be that. I got so much stuff to work on, I don't know how I'm going to find the time to do it. But we'll get there. We got to move forward, got to make progress, and I need that TED accessory to turn into a pen. And then I'm going to have to work on these earrings, I don't know. But we are getting there. So that's all I got for today. I just wanted to do a quick tip on how I actually get all of my horse skills and how I level my mounts. And I did kind of a full horse guide. It's been months since I did that, but this one I just wanted to do kind of a quick thing and kind of go over why I'm doing it on the Diné and why I'm actually going to keep the Diné instead of just selling it. I could probably use the 10 or billion or so silver. However, I think in the long run it's going to be a better investment because I'll have a decent mount that I don't have to worry about being slow. And I can't stand the camel mount. I really can't. It's a cool mount, but the movement on it is so annoying. And it's not like mine is not leveled either. I've got 4 of the 5 skills. I don't know what. Won't let me find out the other skill. Maybe I'm missing like a quick turn or something. But the movement on that thing is so annoying. And I got most of the decent skills on the elephant too. I got quick run and joyride, which are the important, and quick turn. I don't know what the other 2 ones were on it. I'd have to go there and look, but so I'll keep leveling this up, and then I'll give updates in the future videos. But that's the plan. We're gonna we got us a fast land mount with the Doom horse to run around in all the other territories. But now that we're mostly spending a lot of our time in Valencia when we're out doing XP grinding and just money grinding and stuff, I'm gonna need something that can get me around the desert a little better. So that's what we're gonna do. But anyway, I appreciate watching all my stuff, and sub if you're not, because I gotta self-promote, and let me like, comment if you got tips and all that kind of stuff. But I am out of things to talk about as far as the mounts go. Maybe in the future I'll try for a tier 10 if I can get some more tier 9s. I've got a couple of them. Ones I still got to do, so maybe my male horse will turn into a Doom, and I can try for the tier 10 Doom eventually when it comes. So that'd be nice. Hopefully, but by the time they release it, maybe I'll be ready to try for it. But that will be the one that I prep for most. So again, thanks for watching, and I'm out of here. So as always, until next time.